Happy Father's Day. Now, it's time to share a serious story. But first, let me slap you with some context. In 2019, my dad was driving home from work, and he noticed a certain smell. And he went to the mechanic to ask him what that was. And the mechanic said that it was just mildew, and that it was coming from the seat. So my dad didn't think too much of it, and this went on for 4 months. 4 freaking months. Until my dad started coughing and went to the doctor, where they said, "No, sir, that's battery acid." Huh? Yep, you have battery acid in your lungs. Apparently, the mechanic was wrong, and my dad had been breathing in battery acid for the past 4 months because of the crappy work trucks the company gave their workers. I won't be saying the name of the company, mainly because I'm talking smack about them. But I don't like them. So my dad was given an oxygen tank to breathe from, which doesn't sound that bad until you realize that he had to stick a tube in his nose, which required him to impale the inside of his nose. It's like someone was sticking a needle through his nose. Anyways, after 4.5 years of dealing with the tube, 4.5 years, he got the news that he would die soon if he didn't get a double lung transplant. For those of you who don't know what that is, the surgeons would have to take out his old lungs, insert new ones from a donor, while pumping him full of drugs. Now, this transplant was going to take place in San Francisco, which, oh my god, it's a lot closer than I thought it was. And they would only have 3 hours to get to San Francisco after getting the phone call. So he signed up and waited for someone's lungs to be available. Luckily, he was number 1 on the list, meaning that he was priority. So we didn't really have to worry about someone getting the lungs before him. Okay, now, my parents finally got the call after about 3 or 4 weeks. And just like that, they left. They weren't going to waste any time. They called my grandparents to let them know that they'd left, because my brother and I weren't allowed to go because it would be traumatizing, to say the least. And my grandparents watched over us for the time being. I still remember staying up all night, every night, praying to God that my dad would be okay while in tears, and looking like a zombie at school the next day. Luckily, my dad was fine and everything went according to plan, but words can't even justify how happy I was seeing my dad walk without a tube in his nose. Anyways, thank you all for listening to this story. Happy Father's Day. Now, go give your dad a hug.